up, my cheese monsters? How you freaking doing?
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out.
So we got a review for Get Out.
Get out.
Sorry, man.
Get out! Yo!
So Get Out is actually directed and written by Jordan Peele. Never pegged him for the horror thriller-ish type. He's always the funny dude on Key and Peele, and the dude is funny.
Thank you for joining me. Here's what happened. I went outside to get a sandwich. I come back, my door's wide open, all my weed is gone.
I'm sorry, did you say all your weed is gone?
Come on, Crockett. Don't tell me you don't know what weed is.
Yeah, there are some really funny, interesting moments. I gotta give tribute to Jordan Peele for that. But Jordan Peele, you know, you're getting into the horror business and I'm glad you are. This movie was amazing. So, the movie just follows a suit where this interracial couple pretty much go to this girl's parents, and the parents are acting weird, the guests are acting weird, the guy's like, what the fuck is happening? The guy's black, so just want to say that. And throughout the whole majority of the film, I cannot pronounce this dude's name, I don't know the dude's name, so I can say this, is that I'm just gonna call him the black dude. I can't digress that much, it's not racist, but the film is trying to be that racist, edgy film, so, you know. You hear what you expected, what you're gonna expect, pretty much, but
gobble gobble the turkey goes, gobble gobble the turkey goes, gobble gobble gobble.
Regardless, I actually enjoyed the heck out of this film because it's such a thriller-ish film. The main gist is that, you know, this couple's going to his parents, and then the parents are, you know, they're trying to act racist, they're not trying to act racist, but they are kind of racist, and then you hear some random weird shit that's going on. You don't know what's going on, and it's so creepy and weird, and you don't understand what's going on, and I just want to pull the brakes and push that brake right now and say, yeah, it gets into spoiler territory. I don't want to spoil this movie, so really, this movie was amazing. For the first half, I would say, it's really a racial commentary. You know, if you see people like this, you've seen YouTube videos on this, is that when people try not to be racist, but yet they turn out to be racist, they were like, yo, you got that basketball scholarship? I know you did, even though they probably don't play basketball. That kind of shit. You know, you're racist. And we all try to do that. We always have that mindset. And I gotta give props to, you know, freaking Jordan Peele making that relevant and making that interesting. I thought that part of the movie was just funny and just amazing. I was just like, there's nothing creepy about this. And then after it just gets creepier and creepier and creepier, you know it when the music keeps on turning up, like, yeah. But I did enjoy this movie for that sole purpose of having that commentary involved. There's a lot of moments where I was just startled, just freaked out of my mind, and I'm glad the movie did that. That was the purpose of the movie. You really much got in when the creepy shit was going on. And I'm not talking about horror, I'm not talking about any of that. This is really just creepy as in story-wise. There's nothing really ghost or soul-worthy, or, you know, the priests are coming and shit. It's not that type of movie. If you've seen the trailers, you understand that this movie is about black people, white people, and really that commentary. And it's so good. And it's so, like, it's really good to talk about, like, as with a conversation and such. And I'm really sad I didn't see this when it came out because, oh my god, the twists and turns in this movie do work. The chemistries between these characters just work. Every single character does their best. There's one actor, and I'm just gonna put him on the screen right now. He's the best and funniest part of this movie. I have not seen him anywhere. Maybe it's because I don't watch many movies, but the dude brought comedy, the dude brought relevant, the guy broke tension when it was needed, and I just burst out laughing. I couldn't control myself. The guy was hilarious. Towards the end, he's just that person that's just like, it's so hard to spoil, but he's that person who just breaks the tension. And it's needed in a movie like this. You're really tense and really creeped out throughout the whole movie. I'm literally yelling out on the front of my screen, just like, what the fuck is going on? And that's your reaction throughout, like, the second half of the movie. The only thing that I would say, there are some pacing issues. It's not like it's gonna destroy the movie, but there are some parts where it's like, There are some logic issues where like certain characters won't be doing certain things that the director or the movie is going along with. Certain characters don't have that personality, so I kind of was like, I don't know if it would go down like that. There are certain things that just meant to creep you out. There's one scene in the trailer, not spoiler, but just there's some guy just running straight like that, and then they turn.
Bear to let him go.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That scene didn't make sense at all. I tried to piece it. I just like, you could have cut that shit out of the movie. There were times where, okay, plot devices were there just for the sake of, to bring the plot along. And I just thought, you know what, that's okay in a movie like this. They're actually trying and working at it. And these are minor things that you have to watch out for. And I don't think the average viewer is just gonna look at this. There are times where there's some exposition. That part I thought, okay, it was needed. But if the character or the main dude was just looking around, figuring it out, which I thought that was the point of the movie. I thought that was where the movie was gonna go. Because when he was doing that shit, because he was doing that shit, to give credit, it worked. I was like, oh my god, that's so interesting. But then after, he just like, there's a big TV, just like tells everything. You're like, yep, now you know, viewer. It's like, that doesn't make logical sense. It's like showing the character, hey, this is what happened, this is why it was happening, and now you know. It's like pretty much saying, okay, so you show this to every single victim? That's fucked up. That's weird, and there's no point to it. Honestly, everyone would escape. I'm giving away too much at that point. But, you know, and, you know, it's that thing where it's like the audience is supposed to know certain things, and that's why they have that exposition. I thought that was unneeded. The movie length was perfect, but I wish they could have just added a few seconds, added a few minutes, just to make the movie, you know, more uneven, more like, oh, the guy is trying to figure out shit. That was kind of a major part of the story where I was like, okay, I get it, I understand why they were doing it, but it's like, if you were to figure out, the audience were to figure out, or the character was going to figure out, it would have worked better. It would have been a better twist. But the twist in and itself did work. You know, if there's going to be a twist in the movie, it's either going to break or make the movie, and it just made the movie 10 times better than it was. And honestly, that's all I'm going to say. This movie is amazing. The characters are great. The chemistry is great. The writing, the story, the direction, even just camera angles, wide shots, just looking at certain scenes, the way the camera moves, it is perfect. It's uneven. It's just like there's something going on just from the second the movie starts, and that's what I expected, and that's all I needed from this movie. Even though there were some pacing issues, even though there were some exposition scenes, it didn't really drag the movie. I wasn't like, no, I'm gonna fucking shit on this movie. It was good. It was amazing. And really, that's why I'm actually gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's actually good. It's one of the best. It's weird that Rotten Tomatoes said the issue is 99% now because of that one fucking dumbass. I don't know why, but hey, whatever. If I was going to be on Rotten Tomatoes, I'd give it 100% either way. So this movie was amazing. The social commentary and the creepy shit matched well for some reason. That's all you expected, and that's what I enjoyed. So as always, I'll pass the question on to you. Did you watch Get Out? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like the twist? Do you want to spoil it in the comments down below? Just let me know in the comments down below. As always, like this video, and as always, I'll let you know what's hot and what's not with movies, TV shows, and trailers. So as always, hit me up on my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.